If you are going for a platinum blonde and tone your hair with a violet color and it turns pink, there's a couple reasons why this happens, and it's not because there's lightener left over in the hair. The ammonia content in lightener is so high that when you mix that product with any other pigment products, it's going to eat through the other pigment. And while this happens, visually you see an over-oxidization of the product that you put on. Meaning your purple toner can go to a very deep blue color, it can turn green, it can turn pink, all sorts of things. But luckily, this chemical reaction does go away once you rinse and shampoo out all of the product, all of the leftover lightener, and the new toner pigment that you put in the hair. The issue is the spots that still had lightener do not receive any toner because the lightener that was in its place ate through the pigment. So you may end up with a very uneven result or an unexpected tone. But the reason that your violet toner turns pink when you try to tone your platinum hair is because either the toner pigment that you have picked is more of a warm toned purple that's already kind of pinkish. So mixing this pinkish color over with the yellow is going to turn kind of like a rosy pink color. Or because the raw lift of the platinum blonde that you lifted to is still kind of brassy, orangey, marigold color. And mixing orangey colors with purple colors will make a shade of pink. So if you do end up toning your hair and it ends up a color that you are not expecting, it's most likely because of the lift that you've lifted to and the pigment that you put on over the top of it. And this is where color law comes into place. Color law is where you mix two pigments together, they will always end up the same color no matter what. And this is where the equation A plus B equals C comes into play when formulating hair color. We know that A, pale yellow, plus B, indigo, is going to make a neutral color, yes? But if we don't accurately determine what we've lifted to and we think we've reached like a pale yellow color and it's more of like a golden color, your equation's gonna be off. Because color is on a spectrum, so you have to make sure that you are accurately determining the pigments that you're using to create the colors that you are trying to get to. So when people say use a purple toner to make your hair platinum, that's only a part of the equation. We have to have the first half of the equation, the A plus B equals C, has to be a pale yellow color in order for your violet toner to turn platinum. Same with like a minty green color. If you've got some like chlorine buildup in your hair, using a purple toner over green hair is going to turn it like an icy blue color, not platinum. Basically, the raw lift of the hair is going to determine what toner pigment, what level of pigment you are going to use to tone the hair to get to your desired result.